And it was obviously that kind of fat guy panting where, like, even breathing is a chore.
I'd like to get. We're start. You know what? Maybe everyone should sit down.
Hello, friends, and welcome back to ReddX, your source for the freshest daily cringe content anywhere on the internet. Promise, swearsies, it's just a fact, and it's totally science. Go ahead and look it up. Today we're jumping back into Tales of Neckbeards. That's what we're gonna call it. It actually comes from our personal subreddit r/ReddX reads, and it comes from user /That's Green Bear of Unfortunookie fame. I'm still taking a little bit of a break from Unfortunookie. I've been told that the upcoming parts are relatively lighter, but then the parts after that are like the deepest dark of the entire series before we finally get out to the ending. And yeah, honestly, I'm just avoiding it. We're we're doing a bunch of one-offs, and I'm trying to make myself feel a little bit better about the past couple of days. We did throw in RPG horror stories into there. That was, you know, pretty wholesome. I think a lot of people enjoyed that. We're able to stomach it, but then Ramtide just brought the heavy cringe right back just yesterday. So my brain is still, you know, needing a bit of time before we jump into some of the other stuff that we've seen, but I will continue the tales quite shortly. And of course, I'm always open to suggestions. I hope that you guys will let me know what you would like to see next in the comments, if you please. We're, of course, also uploading on Odyssey, and we got podcasts and all kinds of stuff. So the decisions made here and now in this comment section will affect things across all these platforms, which is pretty cool if you think about it. But anyways, I'll quit rambling and plugging stuff, and actually, no, I'm not going to quit plugging stuff. We got to get some plugs and disclaimers out of the way. But then, I promise, we will dive right into some of this Tales of Neckbeards cringe. That one mouth breather customer that still haunts me. I guess this could be a crossover, like, kind of Tales from the Workplace sort of stuff, but I don't know what Greenie actually does, come to think of it, so maybe we'll get to find out today. Hey, pretty cool. Hey, y'all. Hi, Greenie. For better, there is no or for worse. It's just better. It's better that I don't have many more beard tails other than the beefy Unfortunookie ones, which, as I said, I'm holding off on for just a little bit. I went completely 100% cold turkey after all that, and no one would blame you. However, I have been working in tech support for close to 2 years now, and oh boy, the people that I have come across. Any sort of customer service is not ideal, but bless you for doing it. I've been racking my brain for some of those customers that will haunt me forever, from the junkies who are high as hell and try to outsmart you and make you help them unlock a stolen device, or the demented old people who have no idea what's happening, no matter how you try and explain it. God bless them. The tinfoil hats, aka the ones who think their TV is spying on them, aka the severely paranoid. I had a history teacher that unplugged the TV because he was pretty sure it was spying on the class when it was plugged in. That was back in 8th grade. I still remember it vividly, and it weirded me out back then too. I mean, a couple decades later, it's probably not as big of a deal. You've got, like, your phone spying on you anyways. So I guess we all just kind of got over it. We've also got, of course, the chronically rude and displeased customers and the majorly entitled Karens and combinations thereof. And, of course, the majorly gross and heebie-jeebie-inducing one, the Neckbeard. He doesn't have a name, just the Neckbeard, the pinnacle of beardery. My goodness. I gotta wind back for a minute and think about the unlocking of those stolen devices, because honestly, that's a pretty big business in the Philippines. You can go up to like these little kiosks and they will crack that phone for you in no time flat. I don't know why. It's probably against terms of service or something like that, but I don't think that those vendors over here care as long as they're getting paid. Not that I'm trying to offer tips to weird junkies or anything like that, but it be what it be. And yeah, that's a tangent. So before we get into the story, let me set the scene. Your job. So my job is to offer tech support through the phone. I never meet my customers, which I think is great because I had switched careers under COVID from bartending / waitressing, where one guy legit tried to grab me while screaming, "Hey, tell me why I've been banned for this crap hole." Did he mean the restaurant, or did he mean OP's literal butthole? We may never know. But yeah, not face-to-face, that sounds like the ideal job for me as well. Still dealing with people, which is frustrating, but at least once you hang up the phone, you can say all the things that are on your mind. Gee, sir, what a mystery and a conundrum you have presented me. I can only hazard a guess as to why you've been banned. Well, lucky for me, he couldn't quite reach over the bar counter, and I managed to lean back far enough to avoid being grabbed. Was he drunk? Seems like he's more than a little bit drunk. Not really an excuse, but yeah, I'm curious as to the reasoning. So OP avoid being grabbed, and his girlfriend started pulling him back and telling him to cut it out. Just drop it, we've gotta go, and tried to make him leave. I told him, well, I'm new here, so I wouldn't know, but let me ask. In reality, I was calling security. That's a big brain play. Well, he was too dumb to get it. His girl was not. He spat at me, also missed, while being dragged out by his girlfriend. Yeah, that dude's definitely on something. Maybe wasted, maybe missing a few marbles, but definitely not in his right mind. Also, right before the first COVID lockdown hit, a lady came in for a beer and some food, berating me for wearing a mask and gloves at work, and said, "This whole thing's a hoax," while coughing and sweating, saying, "She doesn't have it! She doesn't have it!" "It's just a government scam. I don't have COVID." You fucking tinfoil hat conspiracy theorists. Now, normally I'm for believe what you want to believe as long as it doesn't affect others, but this is a belief that obviously affects others. I probably shouldn't even dignify that with a response. You think every nation in the world collaborated on this to just make like a grand conspiracy against the common man? Yeah, I don't think so. Now, I do think that it might be used as a bit of a stalking horse in order for the government to get more power and therefore hold down the common man, but yeah, the virus itself, it's not a conspiracy. So, these kind of scenes could not happen while you work through a call center. Bless the call center, I guess. And pretty soon they sent me to work from home. Hey! All day, every day, I sit in the comfort of my own home and just zone out and smile as customers talk nonsense or scream vitriol because they can't have what they want. The first part sounded awesome. I'm like, yeah, work from home, boy. And then it's like, oh, I have to talk to people? Never mind. I'll talk to myself. That's really as much as I can handle most days. I pet my cats and dogs, and I think how nice it is to earn like 800 euros more a month and to not have to physically deal with people or worry about getting infected. Amen to that. I'm all about that cozy life. We get hundreds of calls per day. I, on average, handle about 15 calls per day. We aren't a how-to support, we fix problems. If we realize a customer is calling about a how-to question, we give them the freaking manual to read and send them on their way. What kind of tech support is this? I guess phones, considering the whole unlocking bit. I guess I shouldn't wonder out loud too much because OP does elucidate. We only support a specific set of devices / services. We get a lot of people hoping that we'd help them set up their washing machine or their rice cooker, but we only support specific brand smartphones, pads, and laptops. Samsung? Apple? I guess I'm not gonna try and dox you in the middle of a video. I could just ask if I was really curious. But that's okay. It's interesting to know a general idea of what you do. Once, while I worked at the office, one of our regulars called me, and everyone in the office stopped what they were doing and grinned when I asked aloud of him, "Sir, to confirm, did you call our tech support company to ask how to contact the other tech support company?" Basically, the dude called Samsung, "Hey, nailed it," and he asked how to reach Google. It's the job, but these idiots keep my bills paid, so I guess I'm not complaining. Ask him for his email address and do a "let me Google that for you" link. Just so he gets the idea that maybe he shouldn't be bugging people. So, as you can probably tell, OP has taken on thousands of calls, but this one in particular still haunts me. The neckbeard that called. This was sometime in the summer of 2020, and it's all happening on the phone. I'm chatting with my coworkers and sharing them dank memes just to pass the time between calls, when the bane of my existence, the pling of an incoming call, alerts me. Don't distract me from my memeing, damn it. I look at our customer database populating info for the caller. Nothing out of the ordinary at first glance. They've marked their reason to call as app not working as intended. I take a deep breath and smile that fake customer service smile that I can channel into my voice. And when I do, I get to work. OP, tech support, good day. May I please have the caller's first and last name? Now, this call was exceptionally gross right from the start. As soon as the line opens and I can hear him, he's panting. Oh, bro, he was hoping that a girl would pick up the phone. No. I usually can't hear customers sighing or making other noises than speaking, but this guy, as soon as the line opened up, he was panting loudly. And it was obviously that kind of fat guy panting where, like, even breathing is a chore.
I'd like to get. We're stuck. You know what? Maybe everyone should sit down.
Yeah, your lungs are getting squeezed. I don't know what you want. Maybe he's not jerking the gherkin. Maybe he really just is that fat. Like, you can hear the air squeezing between his fat cheeks, fighting just to make it out of his lungs. I had a literal mouth breather just wheezing at me on the other end. And while I would never see this man, thank God, I could hear that he was obese. Perhaps even morbidly obese. What a treat. If you're not familiar with how the severely obese struggle to breathe, imagine Darth Vader breathing, except less mechanical and more slushy and wet, even at times raspy due to, you know, the fat. Okay, we've driven the point home enough. Fat people gonna come at you in the comments and be like, what is it all about how fat he is?
Alright! Enough! Stop it!
And I'm sitting over here like, I don't know, bro. We got skinny neckbeards too. You just chose to hyper focus on the fat one. Neckbeard, NB for short, gives me their name. We can't call him Wheezy Beard, although he is wheezing. I guess we'll call him Breathy Beard. OP, thank you, sir. How may I help you today? He is oddly petulant and demanding right from the start. Yeah, I get the feeling that he didn't like that it was a woman serving him. Some dudes are like that. They think that tech and girls don't mix. Well, it could be worse, I suppose. He could be like extra happy to get a woman on the line. You know what I'm saying? That was my initial impression. But petulant and demanding, yeah, that's definite neckbeard fare so far. Neckbeard. My app isn't working. I want my money back. I know my rights. OP, I'm sorry to hear that, sir. What kind of issue are you having with it, Neckbeard? It's supposed to show Instagram photos enlarged on my TV, but it's not doing it. You can't scam people out of their money like this. Oh, enlarging Instagram photos on his TV. I guess it is what I thought it was at first. He's definitely creeping on some model's Instagram or something like that. And then he's upset that a woman is serving him because he can't explain to the tech support what it is that he's actually trying to do. He has to be vague about it. Yeah, I just want to enlarge these photos for reasons. Don't ask me any more questions. This made me instantly feel gross. Good. Greenie knows what's going on too. I suppose I could have been too judgmental, but somehow I could imagine what kind of pictures from Instagram he wanted to see on a bigger screen. And it sent chills down my spine. I guess everybody's on the same page, right? Creepers definitely gonna creep. I didn't let any of my reservations show, though, other than my customer service voice might have normalized from pleasing to just how I talk normally. OP, I see. That's unfortunate. Have you tried resolving the issue in any way? We have a couple of troubleshooting steps if you'd like to. Breathy Beard cut me off. No, I've tried. It doesn't work. Do your job. Give me my refund. I know my rights. He's saying like the same 4 things over and over again. Are we sure that we're not being pranked by a soundboard or something like that? I guess that kind of thing went out in the early 2000s. You guys remember soundboards? You guys remember prank phone calls? Back before caller ID? I guess I'm just old. All right.
Flaming Mouse.
Yes, I'm looking for a friend of mine. Last name Jazz, first name Hugh.
Hold on, I'll check. Hugh Jazz.
Frickin' rude, OP thought to herself. I understand, sir. I'd be happy to process a refund for you. One moment. Now, if y'all feel like I've judged this piece of lard on the other end of the line too harshly, let me tell you what his purchase history looked like. Oh no, this is violating some customer confidentiality, isn't it? If you have reservations, I suppose close your ears. As he had said the golden word, refund, I navigated to his purchases and subscriptions, and it told me all I needed to know about this guy with his big, fat wheeze. Yeah, take a stab in the dark, probably like a bunch of pornos or something, right? Again, don't ask me no more questions. I tell you no more lies. He had subscribed to, and admittedly some of these were already canceled or went back for some time, consistently to the following types of apps. Tinder, big beautiful Christian dating, big beautiful Muslim dating, Christian dating, the regular one, big beautiful cam girls, Muslim dating, traditional values dating. He does seem like quite the traditionalist, doesn't he? Cam girls, Muslim girls gone wild, obedient subs. He's got the shotgun approach. He's just like, I don't know, scattershot everything in my sight line. Hopefully I'll hit something. And apparently he hasn't. And I guarantee that that result is based on more than just his looks. Like, he's obviously not very pleasant to be around in the, 4 or 5 lines that you've spoken to him. I'm kind of surprised by his choice of, like, you know, so many religious-based dating sites. You missed J-Date, bro. Is there something you want to tell us? And of course, the list just went on and on. I couldn't tell from some of the app names what they were, but Some were very obvious. Some seemed like scam apps that he'd fallen victim to. That poor, horny, fat bastard. This man's purchase history grossed me out with each line that I read, and each accompanying wheeze of his breath through his fat, lustful cheeks. I just scrolled on, in stunned silence. Stop reading, OP. You're not going to be able to unsee. Just stop. It is the nastiest purchase history list that I have seen to date. And again, I have seen thousands. No Microsoft Office or ExpressVPN. No normal apps like that. Just nothing but apps that relate to dating or looking at girls. The ickiest list. I mean, I guess the Instagram photo enlarger app that he bought could be used for normal purposes, but he wasn't gonna use it for normal purposes. The more I scrolled and the more he wheezed, I felt like I could smell and see this Jabba-esque man through the phone. If ever I'd call incel on minimal info alone, I would 100% pick this dude. I wanted to scream at him, dude, what the hell is wrong with you? But I was at work, and really, what difference would it have made? I simply stared in abject horror and wonder at what this dude and what his life were like, and how I legitimately never wanted to meet him. Oh, come on. You find him on that Christian dating site, you might feel different. He might be wearing a tuxedo. He might be a creep, but he cleans up real nice. No, I'm pretty sure he has no social veneer. He whiles away his days scrolling the internet and falling into any thirst trap that he can find.
Let's get some Brazilian fart porn in there.
An angry yell of the wheezy neckbeard kind. Hello! Did you find it? I snapped out of it. Just a moment, sir. Greedy got mesmerized by the smut. I found the Instagram on TV app and confirmed with him that that was the one, and refunded him and immediately closed the call. And now he lives rent-free in my head as a reminder of how easy it is to make a lasting impression. Yeah, not the right kind of impression though. And remember, laughter's the music of the soul. If you can laugh at it, you can get over it. Also, aim to shower daily, cause it's good for you. Especially you, breathy beard. Greedy, out. A relatively innocuous experience. Luckily, you were separated by a phone line. Good God, isn't technology wonderful? Maybe not, because it allows this creepo to perv on people online basically endlessly. If any of my viewers out there got an Instagram account, delete it right now. You never know who might be looking. I know a lot of people have asked me, hey, does ReddX have an Instagram? I'm like, not really, dude. I don't even know what I would post on there, like neckbeard memes, I guess. But I don't even remember to do it on Facebook. How often am I actually going to post on Instagram? Honestly, part of me wants to be an optimist. You know, I know Greeny's an optimist, and maybe this guy was just having a bad day, and he's really an honest dude that's looking for love, but from the way he was acting, how he looks for obedient subs, and probably Muslim girls and Christian girls specifically because they're purportedly obedient, this is just an abusive relationship waiting to happen. I honestly hope that Breathy Beard never finds anybody to share his sad, pathetic life with. Honestly, he's doing the world a favor. Waste away, die alone of heart failure, get buried in a fucking piano box. And the world didn't bat an eye. Although the world won't probably bat an eye for any of us. We are all on relatively equal footing, at least on a cosmic scale, so I hope that makes things feel a little more fair, like I'm not punching too hard down at this dude. But yeah, if he was nice and pleasant on the phone, then I probably wouldn't think twice about him having an endless list of porn subscriptions in his purchase history. But since he's acted like a weirdo, obviously a creep, at least on some level, yeah, of course I'm not gonna wish nice things for him. But I hope you guys will let me know in the comments if maybe I should change my opinion on that. I do hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I hope that you like, comment, and or subscribe. Maybe share it around. That's like a super big brain play, don't you know? We also got all kinds of links in the description. Plugs, playlists, podcasts. Hey, I'm everywhere. Including social medias like Twitter and Discord and Facebook. You can find all of those links down there, including my Patreon and my gorgeous, wonderful, beautiful, generous patrons. I'd like to thank them very much, so thank you. Robert Waits, Camille, Sarah, Jarhead, Jerry, Oomba, Lone Wolf, Conrad, Ingy, the secure facility let me out, Red. When I got back to my place, my neighbor greeted me. Jerry, he said, Newman. I responded, it's a Seinfeld reference, that's beautiful. Captain Cloud, Jerry, Hong Kong, Aaron W, Twisted Child, Sarah Wanna Wash, Cinnamon Susie, For All Blank Sign, Fire Drake, Giggle Jerry, Hey, are you ready? Jari the Pirate, Silent Revolver, the original Jerry, Jerry Kitsune, Satori, 211 Jerry, the return of Jerry, a Jerry, juggling Jerry, fuck, a Justy Jargonian Jerry, Alunia, Althea Blue, Anunnaki, Assassin Punk Jerry, Bang Bang, Atheist Jerry, he's so euphoric, Aurora Wildheart, Grizzly, Bailey Joy, Bearded Jerry, watch out for that guy, Bitch Gremlin, Blade the Hero, Blameless Fish, Blip Blip Jerry, Blue Dubs, Commander J Tank, Dennis Dayton, Dinosaur Nightlight, Disposable Waifu, Dr. Larks, hey, welcome to the fold, did you change your name? I don't recognize that. Emergent Jewel, Aaron Lennox, Frozen Over Studios, Gypsy, Hadrian VR, have a minty new year, Jerry's. I'm Slim Jerry, yes, I'm the real Jerry, all you other Slim Jerry's are just imitating Irish pirate, top of the marn into ya. Itchy nuts, just scratching, bro. A pimp named J. Crisp, yes, you have to say the whole thing. J.M. Coon, Jennifer Schaefer, Jerry Smith, Barbatus Cervicus, which means Jerry with a barbed cervix, if my Latin is correct, and it's not. Jerry Blacktail, Jerry Nice, Jerry Evil, Jerry this more Jerry than the other Jerrys, Jerry, the outlaw mother trucker, Hong Kong. Jerry was a race car driver, but I raced it in a boosted 87 Super and a blue head gasket. Yeah, that's Primus. Jerry, I'm here to plow your snow, and also, I'm gonna plow your mom. John Hero, John Jerry, Dingleheimer Schmidt, hey, that's my name too. Jonah Winchester, aka Sim Boofa, Judge Jerry, I am the beard, KJW, Kachow, Crewhee, Miss Monday, Lord Jerry O, leader of the Thunder Jerrys, Lady Dex, Marble Jerry's loose, and he's leaving Jerry with marbles everywhere on his way back to the roller rink. All life is cyclical. Jackets roll, Melgar the Destroyer, Mr. Jerry, he dropped the attic door key in his IHOP pancakes while tripping with some one-legged server. I'm gonna have to wait. Mr. Kevin 797, Mikola Demikiev, Natari, Nightmare Jerry, oh no, Organic Jerry Steve, congrats on the marriage, patron saint of chicken nuggies, Saint Jerry, Roman, Phantom of the Pines, Jerrykins and Jerry Beth, Professor Tom Moriarty, Ramtide Lacrimates, Rose Jerry Miller, TSM Kirby, Sarita the Lolita, Sassy Octopus, Silo Imp, nice talking to you on Discord, buddy, Staples, aka Jerry Gate, Stephanie Goodner, Synaptic Broomstick, Brilliant Tomato, Teddy the Police, Tenta Monster, Who and True Fusky, Tom, but it's the Jerry on the inside that counts, Church, Viking Jerry, Will Mags, Comrade Mooney, Kira, you're a wizard Jerry, Redwind, Goose Honk, Jerry, Etrick, Naga Viper, Side Jerry the Cyborg, Saints Blessing, a normal Jerry, which berry will be holy enough for the official Jerry Berry? I don't know. Blueberries, maybe? Oh, no, it's ReddX. Never mind. I don't know. Under Jerry's powerful, things tasty. It's Tom, Admiral T Tank, Amara, Atomic Jerry Zilla, AZ, Babsy Coon, Banished Knight, Barbushka's a Radiated Jam, Broken Spine, Horseradish, the original different Jerry. That's Cake Jerry. California Jerry Girl, Chevron 7 Locked, Cinnamon Buddy Dog, Corporal Admiral, Lieutenant Private General, Tiger Princess Furry Warrior Moo Jerry. I did it all in one go. Crypt Titties, Gilbert Jerry, Jafar Jerry, Dopamine Dangerous. Yeah, we got OD, Electrical Fetick, Ghost of Alpha, Heeknot, HMT Mayor, Holy Berry Jerry. Which berry's the official Jerry Berry Jerry? Holy Berry Jerry. Hydra Jerry, Jeffrey, Geralt of Rivia. Jerry and Dog versus Happy New Year's Webby Apocalypse. Jerry, the Sussy Baka. Jerry's mom has got it going on. Jerry Oldo Rivera, check out that mustache. Jerry Bean, yum. Jerry Roxas, yay. Jerry says T.I. is chasing the trays of van that was rumored to contain a shipment of marbles. Gotta get them marbles. JRPG Jerry role-playing game featuring the BBEG Tom, the Undying, Judge Jerry, and Executioner. Kid Marvelous, Killing Owl, Welcome to the Fold, King Tom, Kitsakin, Life of Guardian, Little Land Woods, Lucia Lovecraft, Chia, CD. See what I did there? Nice. Maybe next time. Midnight Sun, Milk Fed Gift, Miss Duchess, Not Invisible Angel, One-Legged Jerry was tripped by some Jerry in the wild. Was it Marble Jerry? Might have been. It might have been. Organic Cam, Ghosty, Raptor Art, She's my Jerry Pie, Go drink a Mountain Dew, what a big surprise. Sheep, Steve, Smitty, Warburton, Jägerman, Jensen, Snary, that's Nom Jerry, Spooty the Rogue, Spoopy, Scary Jerry Tons is relevant all year round. Stealth Wang, I'll be in and out, and you'll never know I was there. God, I love it, also hate it. The original Jerry, not to Infinite Jerry and beyond, definitely. Tuna Fish Jerry, managed to escape from Admiral Tom's tuna cannery. Next challenge, exfiltrating Neckbeard Row. Good luck, best of luck, Godspeed. Yet another imaginative iteration of Jerry. It's so straightforward, I love it. Tom, promise, Jerry swears. Oh, no, bad Jerry, Tom, be good boy, no swear. Just fact, it's totally nice, go ahead and look it up. Another ReddX video. And also thank you to my $1 patrons, beautiful people that they are. Oh my goodness. Thank you to all my patrons for supporting me in the difficult months on YouTube, the January and February. Ooh, it hurts every time. But thank you guys for kind of shoring it up. Obviously, I do hope some more people will support on the Patreon, but if you can't do it right now, don't sweat it too hard, friends. I just appreciate you coming on through, hanging out with me, and I hope that you'll come on back and hang out with me again tomorrow. In order to do so, you'll need to keep yourself safe out there. Wash your hands, but also take some time out and do something that you personally enjoy today. Maybe like watching some more ReddX videos. I highly encourage it. And of course, always remember, friends, that you are loved, you are worthy, and you definitely deserve it. I shall see you in the next one. And until then, bye-bye.